All right, this is Deanna Marie, and welcome back here to the Clue Seat. And today we are going to be talking about do not go down to Egypt, okay? So let's get started. All right, Bible reference today, guys, if you want to read something, we're going to be in Genesis 26, but I'm going to kind of be jumping all over because that's how, I guess, when I was reading today, that's how it was given. There's a lot to going on in here, so let's just get started. All right. So the first thing that happens here is Isaac has received his father's blessing, and he's getting ready to be blessed abundantly and carry on in this amazing life. And God appears to him and gives him these instructions and says, do not go down to Egypt, okay? And for you guys, that would look like don't. He doesn't want him to go to Egypt because there's a famine in the land. There's outside circumstances. It doesn't look like he's going to be taken care of in this situation in this land, okay? But God already knows that's what he's thinking. He can already tell, like, hey, I don't know how this is going to end up, so I should probably just go to Egypt. And I'm telling you right now that God has told you to keep doing what you're doing. If you are listening to him and you're in obedience, it doesn't matter what the outside circumstances look like. He said to do it. You keep doing it, and you don't worry about what everyone else is doing. If everyone else is going down to Egypt or whatever, that's not any of your business. You listen to God, and he has said, keep doing what you're doing because this is where the blessing's going to come, okay? Next thing. God says, if you obey me, if you listen to me, if you follow me, I'm going to bless you, okay? So he has to listen and not go down to Egypt, okay? Well, he doesn't go. He ends up staying there, and then he makes kind of a little bit of a mistake. This is the marriage part for somebody. Okay, he makes a little bit of a mistake, and he doesn't trust God all the way in the town where he's at because the people are kind of like a little they're a little wicked. And so he just tells everybody that this is not my wife because he's married, because she's very beautiful. This is my sister because he doesn't want anybody to kill him and take her. Okay, so he doesn't completely trust God all the way, all right? However, this is the marriage part because some of you guys are worried like, oh my gosh, if I'm supposed to get married to this person, or if I'm supposed to be married, what are they doing or whatever. God protects that man's wife in that situation. It didn't matter if he was making all these mistakes and like lying to people and saying, I don't know her, she's just my sister. It didn't matter. God went up in the guy's house that took Rebecca and was like grooming her to be his wife, and he like put a plague on that house and stopped everything and said, you don't touch this woman. If you touch this woman, everything, I will curse your house. I'll curse you. Everything you do is going to be cursed. And so God handled the situation. So some of you guys are stressing out about like, oh my gosh, what are they doing? Why am I not married yet? You don't have to worry. You don't, that story shows you don't have to worry because God will take you and make sure that you're reserved for someone if you've asked for marriage or whatever. And he will do the same thing for that. It doesn't matter what mistakes you make. You make whatever mistakes you want. God will go up in there and do whatever he needs to do to get the people that he wants to be married to each other. He will do it. So there's no stress, no worry there. That's for somebody there. Okay. Now, I told you there was a lot today. All right, now moving on, okay? Basically, he gets his wife back, and then as soon as, he gets his wife back, and they're going out and to like pitch their tents, find a place to live. It says Isaac sowed in that land and reaped in the same year 100-fold, and the Lord blessed him. Do you know why the Lord blessed him? Because he listened. He didn't go down to Egypt. It didn't matter the mistakes he made. And some of you guys are like, oh, I feel like I'm making tons of mistakes or I'm doing this. It doesn't matter. Are you listening? As long as you're listening and trying your best and doing what he's asking you to do, it doesn't matter. You're getting ready to be blessed abundantly. It doesn't say 5-fold. It doesn't say 2-fold. It says 100-fold. And not only that, it says in that land, in the same year. This is like a right now word for somebody. It means, God means like now, like this year, where you're at right now. And I know that when you're looking around, you're probably like, what? God, what are you talking about? Because this does not look like I'm going to be blessed here. This is not possible. If he can bless that man in the middle of a famine and have like everybody else was going to Egypt, this man was like one of the few people that decided to stay. Okay? And because he stayed, God blessed him there, in that place that God told him to be. It didn't matter what it looked like. Okay? So some of you guys need to stop looking at the outside circumstances and including the marriage, and you're like, oh, I don't think that this is going to happen. I'm telling you right now, it's happening. Okay? So you can prepare and listen to God, or you can do your own thing. All right? I suggest you listen so you get 100-fold blessing. All right? So anyways, like, share, subscribe, comment as always, and I will see you guys next time.